got something special from Sallie Tomato. Let's open it up together with the cutting crafty scissors, not my really cool fabric scissors. I should really get a box cutter. Don't be like me, kids. I'm gonna crack this open. I just love to open these kinds of things up so everybody can see my initial reaction, because I love getting goodies. And Sallie Tomato was kind enough to send me this box of goodies, and honestly, I have no idea what's in here. If you're unfamiliar with Sallie Tomato, make sure to check out their website. They sell fabric, hardware, tools, and notions specifically targeted toward bag makers. Right, so let's dig in. Right. Here's a little note. Georgia, that's me. Thank you so much for being willing to play with some of our products. Enjoy, and please let me know if you have any questions. Oh my gosh, they have their own tissue paper. I really need to get on top of that. Like, branding sometimes is everything. Let's take a peek. What is in here? Whoa. Oh, this is nice. Now, for those of you who are not aware or used to using cork product, cork can be super finicky, and Sallie Tomato is known for having some of the best cork that you can purchase for bag making. The reason I say that cork is so finicky is because the quality can vary seriously in either direction. You either have really, really awesome, like this cork, or you have the crap from Hobby Lobby that's gonna crack and break and basically become a hot, brittle mess, maybe after a couple of uses. This is a little more important if you're dealing with something like a wallet that's going to be folded and unfolded constantly. The stress points, of course, being the folds. On a bag, it's gonna be at the base or any place you're gonna have a corner. So let's take this out, and then I'll hold it up so you can see. Love it, oh my gosh. I can't wait to start using this. This is gonna be really nice. I like to use cork for accents more than I do for the entirety of a bag, but considering they sent me a matching vinyl, I might actually need to do something really cool, like a tote bag, where this is the base and this is the primary fabric. Let's take a look at that matching vinyl. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is so I don't like to use the word supple because I then immediately go into a court of thorns and roses. I might have rammed through all 5 books in the past week. And rammed is not meant to be a euphemism, I'm sorry. I really want to do what my grandfather would do on Christmas Day and gently fold this back up so we can reuse it. For the record, I did the same with Microsoft's wrapping paper. All right, the next goodie. Oh my. Ooh, so this is something that I specifically had requested to try. This is canvas, and it looks like waxed canvas, but it's not waxed canvas, which means I can interface it. Because if you recall, one of the things I've said about waxed canvas is you can't apply heat to it without it messing up the waxed component of it. Guess what happens when you put heat on wax? It melts. Who knew? The candles knew. Anywho, this is one of their, oh, this is a really big sample, but this is basically their mock-up of a waxed canvas. Wow. Super bright in here, by the way. Okay, next in line. I love opening fabric mail. It's like, oh, that's like Christmas, but for just me, and you get to watch. Okay, we have the Essential Creasing and Turning Tool. This I like because it's multiple tools in one. Make sure it's actually show. Gosh, it's super bright in here. See if I can get this to adjust so it's not blinding everyone. There we go. All right, yeah, so the reason that I wanted to try this is because I don't need just a point turner sometimes. I need something that can also turn corners, because most people don't realize that if you get a standard point turner like this is just an old bamboo one I've had since the dawn of man. You can use one of the ends to smooth out corners, but sometimes it's just not enough. And I mean curved corners, not necessarily a corner with a point. And then other times I feel like the actual pointed end, being flat as it is, can be a little too much, depending on what it is I'm making. Like tiny, tiny doll collars. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Ah, I just kind of went, ooh, that one's shaky. I shouldn't have had a coffee before opening things, should I? Oh my, okay. So they sent me a really big zipper bundle. Ooh, that's so cool. Ooh, it's got some Beetlejuice in it. Looky, looky, looky. And again, making it so it's not blinding you. Check that out. So this is their zipper bundle. That's a number 5 zipper. So automatically it's like, it screams handbags because the number 5 zipper is what you generally are going to use with handbag making. It's not as easy to get in like a big box store, which is why a lot of us as bag makers over the years have been very grateful for companies like Sallie Tomato coming up and selling these products. Because otherwise you kind of had to like just, you know, roll the dice and hope for the best when ordering from AliExpress. It kind of rhymes, kind of. Also, I'm sorry, the trash man is outside and you can hear it backing up. Okay, they're leaving now. Okay. And, oh, there's one more thing. There's one more thing. Yee! I love, it's like, it's presents. It's presents for me, not you. If you want yours, you'll have to order your own. Ooh, yes, yes, hardware. It's the hardware. So they have sent me a basic hardware kit in brass and it's 1.5 inch, and then 1 inch in gunmetal. Look at these kits. Whee, like that. Aren't these great? I like being able to buy things in kits like this for like one-off things. Normally, I don't keep brass or gunmetal in stock. If you've ever seen me try to restock things in here or organize my hardware like on a live stream, you know that I really only keep chrome around. Chrome, silver, same freaking difference. They just call it different things. Anywho, it's super rare that I will stock up on like all the different colors. Remember when everybody was going through a rainbow phase? Yeah, that. It died out fast. And then I got stuck with a lot of rainbow-ish tags. Some people might think because of this channel, Instagram, and the overly professional looking website that I'm a big business. I'm not. I'm a small business. I might churn out like 2 or 3 bags in a month. I'm not churning out 2 or 3 bags a week. Nor do I take commissions anymore because they drove me nuts. They also kind of piqued my anxiety a bit. So when I want like a one-off bag and I'm like, you know, this would actually look better with gunmetal, or this would look better with the brass, or the rainbow, God forbid, then that's when I want kits like this at a reasonable price so it doesn't throw off my overall price of the bag. I think as a content creator, it's also important for me to point out that I am not sponsored or paid by Sallie Tomato to show any of this to you. The reason it's important is because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm just out to do this for free stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!